everyone and welcome back. I wanted to show you today my coloring pages for the month of September. I've colored 14 pages, 14 regular pages and 5 color by number pages. I'm gonna start with my Serene Little Village from Julia Rivers, and I've colored a page with a autumnal ambience, autumnal atmosphere. So I have used all of my watercolor pencils, like Inktense pencils, Goldfaber Aqua pencils, and there is a little bit of watercolor here for the wall and here for the trees, and yeah, everything is watercolor pencils, and I really liked to color this page. It is a very old book, so I'm happy to go back again in this book. It is my 4th page, yes, it is my 4th page here in this book, and I'm really happy. And here for the border it is black gesso, 2 coats of black gesso. Then I've colored 2 double spreads in my Imagimorphia. I finally finished my Equidius. It's been months and months and months. It was not finished. Now it is finished. So this is a horse that comes from the Avatar movies, and so I have colored the skin with Prismacolor Premier, and for the nature and all of the flowers, everything is with Holbein pencils, and for the background it is watercolor. And I have added some spirits with Jelly Roll, and here again it is Jelly Roll for the details. There is a little bit of gel pens, and that's it. It was really difficult for me to finish this double spread, but I'm really happy with the result, and yeah, finally. So I'm gonna show you like this so you can see the details, and yeah. So I've colored this double spread, but I've also colored another double spread. I'm currently coloring this double spread with zombie snails, and I have finished another double spread. I've colored this double spread, and I'm currently coloring the 68 and 69 pages. So I will finish this book in April 2024. So for this double spread I've used, for all of this it is Inktense and Graphitint pencils only, and for the sky it is Neocolors too. And there is a little bit of a pearlescent watercolor and oil pastel for the clouds, and that's it. A little bit of Posca for, oh yeah, I wanted to represent the flowers, the purple flowers you see in the series Sweet Tooth, yeah. And for the windows there is a little bit of gel pen. I'm gonna show you closer so you can see the details, but it was really easy compared to the Equidius, because it was the same thing again and again. So yeah, I'm really happy for this book. You can see there is a lot of pages I've colored. There is a video on my channel. You can see another video for my Harry Potter coloring book. If you are interested, you can look at these videos. And there is another video, there is my complete collection of all of my coloring books, and you can see this video on my channel. I just have a few videos, and I think I have made playlists, so it's easy for you to see what I've colored in the back in the days. So for this book, a cinematic gallery from Harry Potter, I've colored my third I'm sorry because I don't know the word. It's not a double spread, it's a fourth spread. So this is the third one. No, it's not this one. This is the last one I have to color. I've colored the Hogwarts castle with acrylic paint. No, not this one. I've colored the Hogwarts castle with acrylic paint and watercolor only. Here it is. I'm gonna show you with a different angle. So everything is watercolor and acrylic paint. It was really challenging for me. For the castle and the sky I've used watercolor, and for the mountain it is only acrylic paint. I've used really cheap acrylic paint that comes from the shop's Action, and also my PBO acrylic paint. And for the watercolor it is my Boku Undo palette and everything I have mostly Winsor & Newton watercolors. So you can see there are some Death Eaters I've added with acrylic paint here, another one here, another one here, and for this side you can see a Death Eater here, here, and also here. It was really fun to add some Death Eaters, and as a comparison, I have only colored this page in 2 weeks for the whole thing. Just 2 weeks compared to the Great Hall that took me 5 weeks. And the Great Hall, I've used mostly colored pencils. So with paint it is easier, but it's challenging because it's not as realistic as I wanted to do, but I'm really happy with the result. It's a really sketchy result and I like it. Yeah, and I also added the moon, and I wanted a color that remember Voldemort. So that's why I've used a grayish green, or a greenish gray, as you want. And that's it for this fourth spread. Just tell me please in the comments. If you want to see my other big pages, I've made a video, and I also have an Instagram account. Then I've colored in my watercolor magic from Harry Potter. This one is the first one. I have also the second volume you will see in my October pages. For this book, you have the tutorials at the beginning of the book, but you don't have to follow everything because it is difficult to have the same result because it's not really the same. Again, with the color you see, it is not the same result in reality. So it's fine. It's fine if you don't follow everything because it's not really the same. I'm gonna show you. If you want, I'm gonna show you. So I've colored 2 pages, the Nimbus 2000. I'm gonna show you the tutorial, and this is the result. In reality it is brighter. So for this watercolor I've used mostly Winsor & Newton watercolors, but I've also used Lefranc et Bourgeois watercolors because I don't own the palette they recommend, which is the Cotman Winsor & Newton 45 pen. Yes, I don't have this palette, so I'm using my watercolor I've own, and that's really good. It's really okay. You don't have to buy this palette to follow this tutorial. And also you have to use a black gel pen. Personally I use a fan liner, a black fan liner, and that's okay. So that's it for this one. And I've also colored the golden snitch. It was a little bit harder than this one, and you can see the lemon yellow. In reality it is really bright, so you you will never have the same result. But I'm okay. I really like the result. It's really okay like this. And yeah, I really like these books. It's a really easy book to learn, easy step to do watercolor. So I'm learning a lot. Then I've colored some Disney color pages. So I've colored in a bookmark in my Disney, Mickey and Co. So I've used my Chroma Flow pencils, and for the background it is the watercolor, the Sonet watercolor, White Nights, you know. And I've also used a little bit of gold gel pen for the leaves. And that's it. It was really easy to do. So I'm using scrapbook paper and some stickers I can find in my action shop. And it's really fun to do. I really like to color this kind of pages. And in my Love Stories mini block, I've colored 2 pages, again with a scrapbook theme. So I've used my Chroma Flow pencils for the characters. I've used pearlescent watercolor for the background, 3D paint for the roses, and I've added a little bit of scrapbook paper, some stickers, some gel pens, and it's really easy, it's really chill to do. And I've also colored another page like this, the Aristocats, again with watercolor for the background, Chroma Flow pencils, and for this cat there is a first layer of alcohol markers, some stickers, some scrapbook paper, and that's it. That's it for my Disney pages. Then I'm gonna show you my pages in my white stack books. I really like this artist, and every month I color in this book with some friends. So for this month we have colored this page with there is a first layer of alcohol markers, and then I've used my colored pencils from my Chroma Flow pencils, and there is a little bit of watercolor for the background, and that's it. A metallic marker again for the little dots, and a little bit of 3D paints for the eyes, and that's it for this book. I really like this book. This is one of my favorite books. This one is a new book for me, The Misfits Gothic Fantasy, the number 9. So it is my first page in this book, and currently I only have 3 books that I've never colored in, so I'm planning to color in my Snow White book for the month of October. So for this page, for the background, it is only watercolor. I've used my Boku Undo watercolor and Grabi watercolor for the background, and for the grave and the character, there is a first layer of alcohol markers, and I've used my Imaginor colored pencils from Coloria. And talking about Coloria, that makes me think that I will receive today their new book, and I'm so happy to receive this book because it looks amazing. So I'm gonna show you in a future video, if you want. I'm gonna show you a flip through and maybe a color page in this book. And also black ink for the grass. It is a really cheap black ink, like for the school kids, and it's perfect, and it does not transfer in the back of the page, so it's perfect for the grass. and I've added a little bit of gel pens, and that's it. It was really fun to do, really chill again. Then in my spooky books, I've colored 2 pages in my spooky girl. Again, I'm coloring in this book every month, so I've colored this page with alcohol markers and watercolor for the shadows, and that's it. There is a little bit of jelly roll, white jelly roll and black Sharpie, and there is no gel pens, there is no glitter. This is the first time. Yeah, and I've also colored this page only with alcohol markers, so it is a Hufflepuff zombie girl. Yeah, I've used only alcohol markers, and there is a little bit of glow-in-the-dark glue, glitter glue, and that's it. There is a little bit of 3D paint in the buttons here and here. It was really fun, yeah. In my Spooky Boy from Lainey Dow, I've colored 1 page, again with zombie, because, oh, you know what? I'm following a challenge from a friend, so we had to color some zombie. That's why you see a lot of zombie pages. For this page, there is a first layer of alcohol markers, and then I have put some shadows with watercolor, and that's it. There is a little bit of 3D paints in the eyes of the zombie, and there is a little bit of glitters in the eyes, and that's it. That's it for this one. And finally, I'm gonna show you my color by number pages. I've not colored a lot of pages, only 5, but it's okay. So in my Pixel Babies, I've colored 1 page. I really recommend you this book. It is really good. It's really it's really fun to make these pages because it's really easy. Yeah, so I've colored this one. In my Mickey, Donald and Co, I've colored 2 pages. I only color with water-based markers, and here it is paint because I don't have a black acrylic paint marker anymore, so I'm using black gesso, and it's okay. I'm sorry because I was not in front of the camera. I've also colored this page again with markers, water-based markers, and I don't know, yeah, black gesso, and that's it. And finally for this one, I've colored 2 pages, and you can see my tracker. There is a little bit of pages I have to color, and it will be finished. Maybe next year, maybe, I hope. So I've colored this page again with water-based markers, and this one I use super tips, I use Staedtler markers, and for the background it is some watercolor colored pencils. So that's it for my video. I hope you enjoyed it, and tell me in the comments what you have colored, if you're happy with your coloring pages. If you have any questions, just feel free in the comments below, and see you soon. Bye bye!